What happened? Did you get a flat tire? So the time has come and you're researching different areas across Oklahoma or even across the United States. But knowing the cost of living, especially when you're looking at moving to Edmond, Oklahoma, that's an important item to weigh in your move on trying to figure out where you're gonna move to, the cost of living, guys. I would like to start off to let you all know and be rest assured that the cost of getting a flat tire fixed is actually zero, because most places in Edmond, Oklahoma, they do it for you for free. Now, I do want to also point out that Discount Tires at the time of this video, and no, they're not a sponsor to the video, they're offering discounted wiper blades right now. So if you're going to get your tire fixed and you want some discounted wiper blades, rest assured that Discount Tire has you covered, because right now they're discounted wiper blades at Discount Tire, and they'll check and fix a flat if it doesn't require a whole new tire for free at Discount Tire in Oklahoma City's #1 suburb, Edmond, Oklahoma. I didn't know you actually had a flat tire. You didn't even tell me that you had a flat tire. That sucks. That sucks. But that's good info to know. Good info to know. I'm sorry about that. Grocery costs, guys. Some of the most expensive costs per month that families, individuals, people have when living, no matter where they are in the United States. Grocery costs. Like I said at the beginning, a family of 5 with 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 7 chickens. My wife is working very diligently to keep us below $200 a week. $200 a week on groceries, guys. Now keep in mind, if you guys are like, whoa, there's no way I can spend $200 a week on groceries. Our kids, they do have a gluten intolerance, so our costs are a little bit more expensive, but I think that's a really low cost in groceries, even with the kiddos having a gluten intolerance. And we've recently had to start buying one of our dogs, who's getting older, that more allergy-free style food, that more, what is it called? That more allergy-free style food, nothing with corn or grain in it. And that's a pretty expensive expense that we've had to incur. But my wife's working very diligently to keep the grocery costs below $200 a week on our groceries, which is working out really well. And there's still occasions when I pick things up, like today we're shooting in Oklahoma City's top suburb, Edmond, Oklahoma, so you know I'm gonna swing by Sprouts on the way home and grab some spaghetti squash and other cool vegetables like that while we're close to a Sprouts. So grocery costs $200 a week, $800 a month, depending on how many days are in the week. Utilities. One of the cool things about living in Edmond, Oklahoma, guys, is if you live inside the city limits, the utilities for electric, water, trash, and sewer are all handled by Edmond itself. So Edmond jumps on top of the utilities really quick because they're the utility provider. Now, when it comes to things like telephone, if you're not using your cell phone, internet, and ONG, Oklahoma Natural Gas, those are not handled by the city of Edmond. But your electric, your water, trash, and sewer, they are all handled by Edmond Electric. And if you'll look it up, a recent report by CNET places Oklahoma in the bottom, the lowest cost when it comes to electric cost in the state. And I know with the recent freezing, horrible freezes that we've had the last couple of years, electric costs have skyrocketed across the country. But according to an article that was published by CNET.com this year, Edmond, well, all of Oklahoma, the whole state of Oklahoma, is in the lowest cost for electric for the great republic of the United States. Well, that's good news. That's really good to know that electric costs are low, because when it comes to homeowners insurance, guys, Oklahoma does not, it is not in the bottom 10% cost when it comes to homeowner insurance. We're actually the most expensive as of this year, guys. Unfortunately, Oklahoma has really expensive insurance costs, guys. And what we don't want is to not be upfront with insurance costs. A small 1,200 square foot house could have insurance costs as low as $2,000 a month, depending on you know, the size of the property that the house is on, if it's on an acreage property or not an acreage property, what part of town it's in, what county also plays a big part too in insurance costs. And when you're looking at your typical Edmond home, your 2,000 to 2,500 square foot home in a neighborhood, you know, those insurance costs could be as low as $2,800 all the way up to $3,200. This is what we've seen some customers' annual insurance cost here in the Edmond, Oklahoma area. So home insurance is a very important cost that you're going to want to make note of when you're living in Edmond, Oklahoma. Good info. Good info. When it comes to real estate costs in the city of Edmond, Oklahoma, Oklahoma City's top suburb, guys, entry-level houses in Edmond, Oklahoma, your standard entry-level 322s are going to start out around $200,000 to about $300,000 for your standard ones. Ones around Oklahoma, what is it called? University of Central Oklahoma and Oklahoma Christian University. So houses in the main central part of Edmond, Oklahoma, between $200,000 and $300,000. Your median price in Edmond, Oklahoma, step up. Median price for houses in Edmond, Oklahoma currently are sitting at $360,000. And then if you're looking for more of an executive slash luxury home, guys, Edmond, Oklahoma definitely has that covered for you, with house prices ranging from $400,000 all the way up to $750,000. Really nice executive level homes. And then of course, if you're looking for those luxury homes, the top 10% of housing costs, the top 10% of housing costs is considered your luxury market, guys. Those houses, Edmond's definitely got those if you're looking to spend $2.5 to $5 million and upwards of $10 million on some of the giant horse properties that Edmond, Oklahoma has. So when it comes to housing, the cost of living in Edmond, Oklahoma is a little bit more expensive, but it's Oklahoma City's top suburb. So you are paying for all those other amenities that come with being the top suburb of Oklahoma City when it comes to housing. Well, it's not necessarily a cost, but it is something to keep in mind when you're talking about cost of living, guys. When you're talking about jobs in Edmond, Oklahoma, a lot of the jobs are in Oklahoma City, but there's still a lot of jobs in Edmond, Oklahoma. But you can get government jobs anywhere from $38,000, sometimes up to $120,000, depending on the level of expertise and depending on more of the employee manager slash executive role that are played. But state jobs, government jobs range anywhere from $38,000 up to about $120,000 in the Edmond, Oklahoma area. And then when you're looking at private employer jobs, those pay a little bit more. They do pay a little bit more than the government jobs. And then when you're talking about jobs like medical industry jobs, those medical industry jobs, they sort of follow the same as your government jobs. You know, $38,000 on the low end, $120,000 on the high end. And of course, your technical abilities, your expertise in the field, the industry that you're working on, that's all gonna play a different part. But guys, if you're making, you know, $65,000 to $80,000 a year in Oklahoma, in the Edmond, Oklahoma metro area, depending on your housing cost, you could be able to get by on a single income. So if that's important to you and who you're moving with, your family, your significant other, things like that, if you want to be able to live off a single income, you know, there's jobs in the Edmond, Oklahoma metro area that could provide you the income that you need. And as long as you live within your means, you could absolutely do that if you want to live on a single income in Oklahoma. That's really good info that you're pointing out. That's really good info. That's good to know. Good to know. When it comes to eating out, if you just want to grab a snack for yourself, you can probably get it as low as $5 if you just get water and a sandwich from any one of the fast food joints that you know to come and love, like McDonald's, Brahms, or Chick-fil-A, any one of those places, or Whataburger for that matter. And if you're doing a business lunch and you are meeting with a customer, or you're meeting with your spouse and you just want to eat from the lunch menu, you can get that as low as $20 if you're drinking water. If you're drinking water, you can get that as low as $20. When you add drinks to it, the price goes up. And if you're actually ordering meals and not from the lunch special menu, then yeah, it's going to cost you more, probably more along the lines of $40. And both of those prices do not include tips. So you want to add some gratuity to that also. But yeah, eating out in Edmond, Oklahoma, as long as you're not getting drinks and as long as you're ordering from the value meals, it's affordable. It's absolutely affordable. If you want to sit down and have a really, really nice dinner, I would be looking at dropping at least $60, not including tip, at least probably $60, not including tip. And that's drinking water. If you add drinks to it, the price goes up quickly when you add drinks to it. So that's eating out cost of living when you're living in Edmond, Oklahoma. Oil change for my commuter car, $40. For the family car, the Armada, you know, it's along the lines of, I'm gonna say, probably $60 I can get out of there with the Armada on an oil change. Commuter car, $40 whenever I do the tire rotation too, because I do the tire rotation when I get the oil changed. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but I do it. That's an additional $20. And then the Armada, when I do the tire, I think it's just an additional $20 too, to do the tire rotation on the Armada also. So family car, less than $100. Commuter car, I'm gonna say less than $60 when it comes to oil change and tire rotations. With all that said, guys, comment down below. Comment down below. What are the costs that you're looking to know? What if we didn't cover it in this video? Because you know we don't want to take up too much of your time. We just want to be sure to bring some information to you. But we can absolutely go deeper on different costs. What are some other costs that you want to know about? Comment down below. We'd be happy to get them answered for you. That way you can have more information, because the more information you have, the easier it is to make a decision. Am I right? All right, thumbs up if I'm right. And also guys, if you enjoyed the video, absolutely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos when we're talking about real estate, when we're talking about pros and cons, when we're talking about cost of living throughout all the metro of the Oklahoma City metro area. And check out our channel on Edmond, Oklahoma, so you can get Edmond specific stuff like house tours, driving tours, map tours, cost of living information, pros and cons information, and et cetera, on Edmond, Oklahoma. And guys, for all your real estate needs, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Numbers down in the description below or on the first comment. My team and I, we would love to absolutely help you with all your real estate needs, whether you're selling, investing, or buying in Edmond, Oklahoma, or the state of Oklahoma itself. We've got team members throughout the state. We'd love to help you with that huge decision. If anything, just be able to do a buyer consultation or a seller consultation or an investor consultation to at least provide you with more information. Really talk about what you're looking for and look at the MLS, see what they have to offer, look at the market, see what they have to offer. Go over the steps to buying, selling, or investing here in Oklahoma, because the steps are different for each state and the steps are different for each section of the transaction, whether you're a seller, a buyer, or an investor. And then also go over our broker disclosures and our value add proposition to see if working together with us and our team is actually something that you might want to do to at least get to know how it works. And if it is, after we go over those broker disclosures, you'll be able to hire us and sign off on the broker disclosures so that we can get to work for you in helping you with all your real estate needs. And then also, don't forget to check out that video that's popping up over there or this video that's popping up over here, because the algorithm says those two videos might be the perfect video for you also to check out if you're not ready to book a call and do the buyer consultation, the seller consultation, or the investor consultation. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. Check out those videos and we'll see you on the next one.